Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the month of August 2019. Career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance reading. Whatever spirit would like to offer during this general reading to whichever Taurus energy that this resonates with. Thank you to those of you whom have let me know that these are indeed your energies and or your messages. That helps me a lot. Should these messages resonate for you today, that is Spirit's way of tugging at you to get a little more information. So if you feel drawn to do so, you may email me for a personal reading at josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below, and I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. All right, so evidently Spirit wants to talk. All right, we've got a Taurus who is contemplating the path ahead. And when the bridge shows up to me, Spirit is saying, we are going to guide you into a new direction. But we're not going to let you go into a new direction for a period of time, okay? It's a time of contemplation, okay? Look at that. We have a Taurus here who in the beginning, say the first week and a half, maybe for the first 2 weeks of August 2019, who has the maze energies. Which way do I go? What do I want? What do I want to create? What does my future look like? Am I making a mistake? What is it that I need to commit to? A partnership, a contract, a client, an idea? Spirit is saying you need to first ground yourself about the path ahead. So no action in the first couple weeks of August 2019. Now, Spirit is saying that some form of communication and or paperwork could show up maybe around, maybe it did on the 27th. And there's still confusion and illusion about the direction that this Taurus wants to go towards. So we have a Taurus by mid-August 2019 that is still waiting patiently to obtain more information about the path ahead. There does need to be some form of meeting or negotiation, and we have a Taurus that just does not want to do that. We have a very passionate situation or something that this Taurus is very passionate about. This could be Taurus, this could be someone Taurus is thinking about. They're wanting to roll the dice and take a risk. They are wanting to obtain more wisdom whereby they can bring an ending to a current circumstance or situation in their life. For some, it could be a passionate connection. Some have lost their way and they're trying to figure out what is it that I'm passionate about when it comes to my future. Look at this. By the second half of August 2019, we have a Taurus energy who is very passionate and excited about something. You're shining like the sun. You're feeling really good. You're receiving a lot of recognition and attention. For some of you whom are single, we have a very passionate masculine energy, and someone's feeling really good about a connection with that person, or that is you. Now, here we have an energy of children, childhood, maybe playful energy, and some form of acknowledgement or a desire to figure things out, okay? There's been something that may have been going on for a period of time, and a Taurus who's starting to recognize old patterns, behaviors, and cycles and how they can now plan their future because of some really kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts. Some are hoping to create a child with someone, and they're waiting on that information. Yes, look at that. There's confusion here. And somebody's happily excited about maybe someone who has Pisces in their chart with the moon energy, or they're enjoying a fantasy and illusion, but they still don't have the truth that they need about a situation, connection, or circumstance. So they're trying to figure out, who do I devote myself towards? Is someone devoted to me? And then we have energies of anxiety. Okay, so spiritual advice here is, and I just heard for the whole month, for whichever Taurus energy this is, Spirit needs you to get clear about what it is you're wishing for so that they can help you to manifest the next chapter of your life. So what, with the book energies, it's a time to research. What did you learn about the previous journeys you've been on in your own personal life path journey? And who are you today? How have you risen above where you were in the past? And what does the next chapter of your life look like? Because a new chapter with new positive goals and intentions is what's going to help pull you out of some form of stagnancy. There's fear here when it comes to texting, talking, tweeting with another, or somebody's texting, talking, tweeting with someone, and the snake is representing lies and deceit. No, I feel like there's fear of communication with someone who's involved in a group of people, and Spirit saying, do not fret. The clock is showing up, telling you that with divine timing, things will happen in the highest, best way. So if you are thinking about some building, organization, a bigger, better, more financially stable, secure circumstance or situation, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, especially around maybe the 19th of August. Because whatever it is you've been hoping, wishing, and praying for, you are going to be guided towards the best connections. Someone or a group of people who reflect your own circumstances. So you're going to start to find clarity. For some, it may take around the 6th of September 2019 when it comes to changes regarding home, business, family, where you live. It's time to plan your future, just like everyone else. I'm seeing the World card a lot where some paths are ending completely, and it is now time to step into the chapter of new beginnings. I feel like the second half of 2019 is like the beginning of a whole new 2-3 centuries, and the Elvis Presleys of the past are going to be replaced by new up-to-date singers, new experiences that will go on and on in the memory of life and people for a period of time. So right in the middle of the 5-card spread, using the same Lenormand deck, we have flowers, kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, and or a reason to celebrate. So we do have a Taurus who's starting out the beginning of August, afraid to roll the dice and take a risk and meet up and negotiate with another, because there are energies of sly and cunning behavior or the inability to trust someone who has the fox energies of sly and cunning behaviors. Therefore, this person is kind of sitting and waiting, trying to obtain more information about the path ahead. Should I or shouldn't I? Which direction should I go? We have a Taurus who may be receiving communication, paperwork, and or whom are being guided to reach out to others in some way so you can find the clarity you need about which path to go towards. Okay, yep, because there's confusion here even by the end of August 2019 when it comes to a commitment or partnership. And Spirit's saying communication will free you from indecision or confusion. Should I or shouldn't I? Am I going to make a mistake? So it's an important month of communication. Yes, why? Because in the first week and a half or so of August 2019, this Taurus is recognizing that a path is ending that no longer serves them. It's like, I got the point, I learned the lesson, I can now cut away from that path quickly and or unexpectedly by the 10th of August for some. By the third week, this Taurus is thinking about kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations. Whoopsies, how did this go? Yes, they're thinking passionately about their future as they are being blessed with the lily energies of wisdom, obtaining more wisdom about how they can now get passionate about their future because they are obtaining more wisdom through this kind words and messages about where it is they are headed. And it's going to help for them to start to get more clarity. It's almost like they didn't know what they wanted. They were kind of lost, but they're bringing an end to that. They're receiving good things and more information. Okay, now we have a Taurus here with the second Lenormand deck for clarification, whose heartstrings have been tugged at. Ooh, through texting, talking, tweeting with another person. This Taurus is wanting to roll the dice and take a risk and meet up with this person. They're wanting to give birth to a situation, person, place. They want to travel or move into a new direction, but they keep running into the mice energies of anxiety. So some Taurus here, I feel like, has received a lot of attention and recognition in connection with another or old people, places, circumstances, but now they're wanting to get beyond something that's gone on for too long. Too many obstacles have prevented this Taurus from moving into a path of betterment. Okay, So devote yourself is what Spirit's saying with the dog, and then with the ship, to travel, forward movement, to push beyond the obstacles, to get rid of old anxieties. The burden lies in your current path, but they're giving you the path energies. Pick one of these many directions that will be in your highest, best good. By mid-August 2019, this Taurus may be this well-dressed masculine, still carrying energies of confusion, maybe dealing with a Pisces or someone who has that in their chart. This could be Taurus is thinking about a well-dressed masculine, and they're trying to get to the truth of the path ahead. It's like this well-dressed masculine is actually causing them to feel burdened, this Taurus. But communication is going to come your way about a new offer, a new opportunity, a new commitment, a new partnership, signing on the dotted line. Okay, by the third or fourth week of August 2019, we have a Taurus who's recognizing a karmic path, a karmic direction, a karmic and lucky circumstance, place, situation tied to their home or their business, their home, family, and or business. They are able to bring a quick and swift ending to an old home or business location, because Spirit's saying you have the key to success now to figure out the karmic lucky path by which you were meant to go in. You could be obtaining more wisdom about a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation, or more wisdom about whether or not you should open up your energy or your passionate energy to someone who may be in a leadership position. But we again have snake energies of fear or lies and deceit. If there is confusion, wait until more clarity. Pray to Spirit for what it is you want to manifest in your own personal journey so you can bring an end to temptation, addiction, whatever it is that has been clouding your life, clouding your thoughts, your future direction. It's time to get playful about the path ahead. See, because a lot of things are coming to an end. The world card has been showing up a lot, and that is showing me that endings, especially with the coffins showing up. They showed up in the Aries reading. They're showing up now. You guys could definitely bring an old path to an end that no longer serves you. This could just be a habit, an unhealthy habit. You may be feeling burdened by a well-dressed masculine, but Spirit's saying, regardless, write down what it is you're anxious about. Write down what the obstacles are when it comes to moving forward. Cross those things off and replace them with new paths, new directions, new ideas. Especially when it comes to building an organization, a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. Yes, it is time for greener pastures. Be careful of who you trust. Around the 14th of August, especially in the area of love, because I see the heart energies may be involving someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So let's clarify. Now I combined one Lenormand deck with the other, and in the first week and a half or so of August 2019, again with the coffin, some form of communication or paperwork is going to come towards this Taurus. I'm feeling it even in the first week of August, where they're going to recognize that something in their path has gone full circle and ending is transpiring. And now they can think about a new commitment, partnership, contract. They can bring an end to an ending. So something's going to come quickly and swiftly, and it's going to end, and it's going to be communication. And then you're going to be receiving good words, good communication about your security and stability. Even if it's emotional or physical stability and security, there will continue throughout the second half of August 2019, Taurus, the unexpected communications and messages, whereby with the lily energies, you will be obtaining more wisdom. But look at in the outcome position, at the end of August, going into early September, we still have someone who's passionately looking towards the future, but they don't have the information that they need. With the moon, again, there's illusion and confusion after someone communicates. So it's like you kind of get to know where you're headed, and then you're still a little confused about how long I feel things are going to take. But you're in a moment of transition. This is a time for people to really create and manifest their future. What is it that is you've always wanted to become famous for? Do you want to learn to sing, draw, write, paint, do photography, pottery, poetry, whatever it is? Put your energy into that. That's going to ground you, and it's going to bring you some clarity, Taurus, during the month of August. It's also, as you take your mind off of what's transpiring, and everything is happening as it will. And for some of you who are waiting for greater abundance or money, or I just hear like the future, you're going to start to obtain more wisdom because somebody's going to come towards you quickly and or unexpectedly. So there's information in the beginning of the month, there's information at the end of the month, and there's still a little bit of confusion. I'm bringing in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And in the center of the circle spread, we've got the TikTok energy. So again, divine timing is at work. Some Tauruses are being guided to just ground themselves and get clear about the now into the end of 2019. What is it you want to give birth to next in your life? Look at this in your thoughts. Tauruses, in the first couple weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks of August 2019, you are thinking about a new life, a new path, a new direction, a new way of existence. So in relation to other people, you're going to start to feel the energies of peace. So continue to focus on what the next chapter of your life is going to look like, what you're going to do, how you're going to get there day to day, and recognize the peace that this new planning of this new life is helping for you to feel in connection with and to others. Yep, I knew this was going to show up. So by the third week of August 2019, whichever Taurus, sun, moon, rising, male or female this is, we have the round and round energies. Taking and creating, maybe a list of sorts, recognizing old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles that did not serve you in your past, and how, as you recognize those unhealthy patterns, cycles, and behaviors, you can take what you have learned and give new life to a new direction. And that is going to bring you great peace in and with connections to others in your life. You're going to recognize that divine timing has led you to where you are. Wow. So by this last couple weeks of August 2019, take action to connect with like-minded people, people who maybe need your help, people who have had the same old patterns, behaviors, or cycles as you do. So you can share what you have learned about those unhealthy patterns, behaviors, and cycles, and how you are now going to give life to more peace in your life, okay, emotionally. By, I feel, the end of August 2019, emotionally, you're going to recognize that in this new life you are creating through new hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, or ideas, through groups of people that are in the higher path that you're headed towards. It's like you've learned about yourself, you succeeded a test, and now you can move into soulmate connections. For some of you, you may get very passionate about some communication that comes your way around the 1st of September. Subconsciously, you're being guided to just breathe. When you get stressed out, as you are trying to obtain more peace and a new direction in your life, remember with the TikTok energies, breathe in healthy, positive energies about your new goals and intentions, and exhale empty energies, negative energies, things that don't serve you, energies around you. Imagine yourself as you're breathing in cleansing spiritual energy, that as you exhale, you are creating a bubble around yourself where you can push away from energies that are not good for you, thoughts, feelings, emotions, people, places, circumstances, situations. So day to day, you are being guided to slow things way down, to take a nap, to plan, watch for spiritual advice, guidance, messages, synchronicities. As you are leaving an old way of being behind, whoever's energies this is, unhealthy patterns, behaviors, cycles, and etc. In your inner strengths position, you're going to start to recognize that things need to be done one step at a time in the correct sequence in order for something wonderful to be born. And that's why Spirit's saying you are currently in connection with people who are similar to you in order for you to learn about what you were sent here to do. This process of breathing and finding peace and napping and observing and recognizing unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles is what is opening up a new direction for you, whichever Taurus this is. So I'm actually going to bring in some clarification here and some earth elements and astrological signs for those who may be in the life of this particular Taurus during the month of August 2019. Okay, so I do feel like somebody is receiving a lot of attention and recognition when it comes to a passionate connection. But we have a Taurus who is unsure. Should I offer this cup? Is this an empty cup? Remember, divine timing is at work with the TikTok energies. There's no need to make a decision either way, and especially in the first week and a half of August, Spirit's got it under control. So it is time for you and your thoughts position in the first couple weeks of the first half of August 2019, Taurus, to make your wishes come true when it comes to a new life, a new way of being, what it is that you were sent to do, what your soul purpose is about. So in relation to others, it is time to free yourself from old connections, circumstances, or situations that no longer serve you in your life. Spirit is trying to get you to recognize the two cups behind you that are about a new path when it comes to your emotions and or love, a path that is going to bring you more peace in relation to others. By the third week from now, we have a Taurus who is recognizing unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles that always brought them back to the same unfulfilling situation. So now they are recognizing that the Wheel of Fortune, as a major arcana, is turning in your favor. As you let go of who and or what no longer serves you, things are going to start to evolve positively for you. So look at this. I normally don't read my cards in reverse, but it was in reverse, the Four of Swords. Somebody was waiting around for information, for guidance, for understanding, but now by the end of August 2019, as you are connecting to people who are similar to you, you're going to start to recognize what you were meant to do. And then there's like a soul path. This could be coming into another connection with a person whom wants to do business with you. You may be opening your heart to someone new by the end of August 2019 and feel as though this connection was meant to be. It could have to do with career and finances with the Page of Pentacles information, or this is you coming towards another with your new ideas. Okay, new ideas. Okay, so this is a time really for people to create what they're going to be known for someday. So subconsciously, it's about breathing and relaxing, keeping an open heart when it comes to communication. Again, I see a lot of water here. Some could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They're waiting for an offer. They're trying to find peace, this Taurus. But know that your wishes will come true as you create positive results in your future, your plans, your goals, and intentions. As you make a decision to choose one path or another in the area of creativity or finances, and then take time to rest and observe. Slowly but surely, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor and is helping for you to make wishes come true for more fulfillment, more happiness, and joy, most importantly. So in the inner strengths position, you're going to start to understand that you have the courage of the Two of Wands to passionately move towards a new tribe, a new direction, a new group of people, that things need to be taken one step at a time in the right sequence. So you're being guided eventually to connect with new people and to discover your soul's purpose. Okay. Yeah. You could build something now as you clean up the path of the past, and communication will come whereby somebody's going to want to co-create with another in some way. So continue to go to the distance when it comes to your goals and intentions. And at some point, you're going to recognize that you are receiving abundance and prosperity or fulfillment in some way because you are sharing your knowledge and experience with others. That the higher power, which was on the bottom of the deck, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, is here to ground you with the number 4 when it comes to home and or business, contentment, stability, security, and clarity. Okay? Wow. Okay, so I'm going to bring in one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. Again, if you would like more information and a personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below, and I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless this Taurus with clearly defined messages for the month of August 2019. And I'm getting this for a lot of people as well. Listening to the truth. Okay, this is number 36. So 3 is about Father, Son, Holy Ghost, like we talked about, is around you. And the number 6 is about success. They're trying to lift you up into a path of greater success. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is about old things ending, a time for you to evolve into a new beginning, a new you. The word wants to be written. Amen. So whatever you have learned that was difficult about yourself and your own journey, it is now time to reach out and help others with that information. You are free from judgment now, Spirit, saying you are free to love. So think about what it is that inspires you day to day and how you can take your knowledge and experience and inspire others. Beautiful message. Gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and or subscribe. Thank you so much to those of you whom have donated and kept my channel going. Take care and God bless.